Hi, Clay from Popel's Backyard Farm, and finally catching up on a few of these projects. I finished up the rail project for the basement. We still got to clean the stairwell out, and down in the basement I got to clean all the cobwebs out of there. Between this project and getting the bees opened up, I had to open up the hives this morning, do my inspection. Um, you'll see in another video I showed both queens in both hives. I cleaned off a lot of the excess wax. They weren't building it on the framework I wanted them to build it on. They were building it under the smaller medium frames, which I've got to change that out and put the queen down in the bottom, put a queen excluder, and put the bees, a couple of old frames down in the bottom so she can start laying as soon as the bees clean them up, and she can start her brood box down there with the large brood box, and the small ones that are full of larvae and brood will be up in the top above the queen excluder. A queen excluder is a plate with holes in it that only the worker bees can get through. The queen cannot get through there. So as the bees hatch out in the top and she starts laying in the bottom, I can take the queen excluder out eventually. Once she starts laying in the bottom and she fills that up, she'll go up to the next level and start over in there. And I'll put a honey super on top of that and take the excluder right out and put that between the medium brood box and the honey super, so the queen doesn't go up there and lay eggs. They're only getting honey in there. Alright, that's just an update of what we've been doing, and it's 100 degrees now, and I'm getting out of the sun and taking a break. We probably saw the mess. We went up and I took the top off, and the killer bees, those are bees that I bought 2 years ago from a man in Auburn, New York, and they were nasty. They're the meanest bees, the only ones to survive the moving process from out in the old yard to that yard. And I just took the top off it. I didn't smoke it or anything, wasn't wearing a veil, and I got stung on the forehead as soon as I took the top off it. So that shows you how angry and mean they are, because you'll see in another video I took the top off and these, give them a little smoke, and I didn't get stung at all from the new bees. It's the old killer bees I have to work with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and clean them all up, take some frames and put them into a nuc, brood frames and bees, put them in a nuc, and I'll put a queen cup or queen cell in there with them and bring them over here and do away with that hive, and they can start a new colony over here. And as the new queen that comes and goes starts laying eggs, the older bees will die off within probably 45 to 50 days. And the new bees that hatch out will be the eggs from, well, they'll be the bees from the mean colony, but they'll start to not be so aggressive with a milder queen in there. And it should mild the box down so that we have a little milder bees to work with. I want to do away with the killer bees. Those are nasty. You don't know how nasty. You take the top off and you get, even with the veil and the suit on, they attack you. You'd almost think they were Africanized bees. But we'll get that done throughout the summer. Okay, this is Clay from Popel's Backyard Farm. Thank you for following us. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for being there with us. This is Clay from Popel's Backyard Farm saying, remember, big or small, you too could be a backyard farm. Goodbye.